Invade. Back again. Today I'm talking about what might just be the greatest mecha game of all time. A true spiritual successor to the Armored Core franchise. That's right, you know what it is. It's Daemon X Machina. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna be real surprised by this, but I like giant robots. They're pretty cool. And I think that Daemon X Machina just does so many things better than Armored Core with their giant robots. Like, in the Armored Core games, you have to like think about the parts that you bring into a mission. And that kind of planning can take, hours sometimes. It could take like a long time to put together a robot to fight with. And that's just a little bit too much for my brain, I think. I think that the way DXM, which is how I'm going to be referring to Daemon X Machina from now on, I think the way DXM does it is much better, where I just get what they give me. And then I don't have to think about a build or what parts to pick, because, I'll just pick up the parts that are left on the ground at the end of the mission, and then that's my loadout. I think that the fact that they have turned the shop into nothing, basically, it's just there for decoration, that's a great thing, because I like having a lot of credits, and since I have a lot of them, I can just look at them there, and I don't have to do anything with them, since I don't have to use the shop, and that's great. Another thing I really like about DXM is that you don't have to think about your energy when you fly, because you could just stay up in the air and you could just sit there, and that's great, because I like being in the air, and I know you can kind of do that in some of those Armored Core games, but you have to build for that. And again, with this building thing, I just like it when the game just gives me stuff and it just lets me do everything all at once perfectly. There's no reason to specialize in a game with all these parts. Really, you should just be able to do everything with any part. And that's just what DXM does. I also love how much health everything has in DXM. In the Armored Core games, I think it's a little crazy that you can just walk up and kill something really quickly if you bring the right gear. I don't know. It sort of feels like that's cheating, right? You should have to sit there for 10 or so minutes whittling away at boss health bars, because that's how video games should be. I also think numbers should pop up on everything when you shoot it. I think that's a great thing that Armored Core should add in that 6th game. But honestly, I think I'm looking forward to Daemon X Machina 2, because I know the Armored Core won't have guns that shoot for me. And I just don't like thinking about things. I know I've talked a lot about just the mechanics of this game, and I haven't really mentioned the story. The story is anime, and who doesn't love anime, right? Everyone loves anime and all of its tropes, especially when all of the lines are in English. I think that everybody should watch anime dubbed. That's another one of my 10 out of 10 opinions. So I'm going to move on and talk about the multiplayer. I would love to talk more about the multiplayer, but I couldn't find anybody to play it with. The fact that nobody is on the multiplayer is actually a plus, because if there were people playing, then I might lose games. But this way, I've got 100% win-loss ratio. It's all bots, but I'm the greatest DXM player. And that truly deserves a 10 out of 10.